Guys, Eric, Toes R Us, Rialto, California. In this video, I want to demonstrate the easiest way to do your front brakes if they have rotors, whether they're a one-cylinder caliper or a two-cylinder caliper. On most two-cylinder calipers, you need a special tool because as you sink one cylinder in, the other one pops out. So you need a special tool. The method that I use is probably the easiest way to go about this repair without having to go rent tools, borrow tools, or do any extra work, including using channel locks. You have to have a massive pair of channel locks most of the time to do this repair. What you really truly only need is a screwdriver. I have this one flathead screwdriver, and what I do is I stick it right in between the brake pad and the caliper itself, right there. And what I do is just you twist it as if you were turning a screw. And as you can see, that brake pad is making a gap there. It's making a gap right there. And as soon as you open up that gap, you'll notice that back here now, this brake has opened up a gap. You see that? And you can use that brake as your tool to push that, cylinder back. Excuse me. Here we go. You see that right there? You see that right there? The cylinder is already being pushed back using the brake pad itself as the tool. It doesn't take a great amount of force. Take a look in there. You see how much play there is in there now? And that caliper is steadily sinking in there. So you're able to use the brake pad itself as the tool that is required to do this job. There it is. See how much space I have between the rotor and the brake there now? That's able to dance. With that done, we remove our 14mm bolt that holds the caliper in place, but we don't touch the one on the top. That is unnecessary to remove. I'm going to use my 14mm socket with a ratchet. You move that caliper up like that and it'll stay in place. Now you're able to remove your brake pads. There you go. Just as easy as that. Before you install your new brake pads, which we have right here, this is our new set, you have to make sure that this warning tab is also on the same side as the new one you're installing. The passenger side has a warning tab too, but it's on this side. So sometimes it'll prevent you from installing the caliper if you mount these wrong. Occasionally, they'll have them on the same side, but in this occasion, they're on this correct side. So we're going to put the one with the warning tab on the back, just like that, and the one with no warning tab in the front. Caliper goes back down. As you can see, I didn't have to use any kind of tool. I didn't have to bleed the system because it's not necessary to. Put your 14mm bolt back. And there it is. That's the easiest way to do your brakes on most front wheel drive brakes with rotors, two cylinders or one. It'll save you various steps. You can do this job in about 15 minutes or 20 minutes if you follow the instructions on this video. Thanks for watching.